Hello and welcome to Gilly's Hearthstone Variety Show. Today is Tuesday, which generally means that it would be Tankard Tuesday. However, we're doing Tankard Thursday this week because the schedule got all messed up from deck demo yesterday because I couldn't find a good deck. But I have a good deck today, so today is deck demo. And I will be going over a Warlock deck that is made entirely of basic cards. I've been trying to do several of these basic card decks initially. Eventually, I'll move into some decks that have some more rare cards. But since there's going to be so many people coming into the open beta, I think that it'd be a good starting place to go with some basic decks and then work our way up from there. So, yes, Warlock deck time. It's based on a deck found on Hearthhead, I think, by user Hrenestics. I will definitely put that in the comments of the YouTube video. But I'm going to go over basically the cards of the deck, and then we'll talk a little bit about the strategy behind the deck, its strengths, its weaknesses, and then we'll go in and play a few games so you can hopefully see the strategy and how it will work as well. So we're going to go into the game, and then I will turn my sound up because as always, we like crowds. For those of you watching live, I will check the Twitch chat once I start getting into games. Until then, I'm just going to roll through talking about the deck a little bit. Okay, so this is the lock deck. I did make one change that I will talk about, and the reason I made that change. This seems to be stuck. Oh well. Um, or maybe it's just that it's gold. I never noticed that before. Okay, so here's Hrenistic's basic lock deck. You start with, there's two of every card. These Dread Infernals, it just has one of each because I have a gold one because it looks really badass. Anyway, so two of every card that I mentioned. First of all, you'll have two Soulfires. These cards are the bane of my existence, but basically, you really want to try to save these as finishers because they look really awesome, but you have to discard a random card, and that can really screw you over if you use it too early in the game. Two Mortal Coils. Obviously, you want to use this whenever possible to actually kill a minion and not just deal one damage, because if it kills a minion, it draws a card. And this deck is pretty great in being able to draw cards, not only because of the cards that you have, but because the Warlock ability is to spend 2 health and 2 mana to draw a card. So the kind of point of this deck is to keep your opponent at bay until they run out of cards, at which point you should have a really strong hand and minions to be able to take out your opponent pretty quickly. So the games I've played with this deck, even I've gotten down pretty low in health and then come back and won because they had nothing left to be able to kill me with. Two Voidwalkers. All of these so far have been Warlock specific cards. Two Acidic Swamp Oozes. Um, two Kobold Geomancers. Now, the Geomancers these are the one cards that I switched out from the initial deck. Initially, Hrenistic had Archmages, which were very expensive. And they're good. They're 4/7, and they have spell damage +1. The Kobold Geomancers also have spell damage +1. The reason I switched these out is because of the mana curve. Um, it made it to where I had hardly any low minions, and the Archmage put the number of 6 mana cost cards at 4, and it just I felt that it made it too top heavy, very hard to get a bunch of cards out to get you to the point where you need to be where you can kill them really quickly. Um, so I switched them out for the Kobold Geomancers. Again, with the spell damage, obviously you don't want to put these out and just kind of hope that they stay out until your next turn. You want to try to combo them where you play them and then immediately play whatever spell you're going to do, because this with the extra spell damage, it's probably going to make it a target. Two Shadow Bolts, another Warlock um, specific card. 2 Dalaran Mages, again with the spell damage, +1. 2 Shattered Sun Clerics. Now the clerics, as with the Paladin deck that we talked about for my first deck demo, the cleric's going to help you deal, not only make your minions tougher, but also help you deal a little bit better with the priest decks. Because she can buff the acidic swamp oozes and your shield masters to the 4 attack area, and the Shadow Word Death and Shadow Word Pain cards, which help or allow priests to either get rid of any minion with 3 attack or less or 5 attack or more. Those are going to be useless versus anything with 4 attack. So buffing up your 3 attack, useless versus anything with 4 attack. Buffing up anything with 3 attack to 4, and then also being able to use other 4 attack minions. That's going to really help you get past those cards. 2 Hellfires. These are pretty much your biggest part in controlling minions. Unfortunately, it deals 3 damage to all characters, and when used in conjunction with your spell damage minions, it's going to deal even more. That's really good in that it will take out all your opponent's minions, but you have to be careful in that if it's going to take out your minions too, you attack with your minions first so that you don't waste attacks for your minions. And 2 Chillwind Yetis, because no deck is complete without the Yetis. 2 Gnomish Inventors to help you get some cards out. 2 Shieldmastas. 2 the Darkscale Healers. The healing comes in handy, especially if you have Hellfired and you've got minions that are hurt, or if your opponent has done sort of some area of effect to all of your minions. Plus, taking damage yourself to get more cards out means that these healers actually help you as well. 2 of the Dread Infernals, like the Hellfire, these deal damage to everything, except the Infernal doesn't deal damage to itself. So this is kind of another nice board wipe. Say maybe you've done a Hellfire and need the Infernal to finish things off, or if they've got just a bunch of really low health minions out, the Infernal is really nice, kind of a surprise. And it also is 6/6, so they've got to figure out something to deal with this. Otherwise, it's going to deal a ton of damage. And then finally, we have 2 Stormwind Champions, which give all your other minions +1/+1. So obviously, you see that you can start to see that you're going to be really, really strong in the late game, and the point of this deck is that it's got lots of options for you to be able to trade efficiently to get to that point and run them out of cards and run them out of options. And then you can start playing minions with your Stormwind Champion and owning up. So far, I've seen this be possibly weak versus the Hunter decks. Because if you don't have any Hellfires in your hand, Hunter decks have some really low cost minions that buff each other up and all of a sudden make them really strong, and then they kind of overrun you. So if you can't have a way to deal with that, then it's probably going to take you down really quickly. So that is Hrenistic's basic lock deck. The strategy behind it basically is that you'll want to use your spell damage whenever possible in conjunction with the spells you use, because Mortal Coil by itself is nice if you have something that has 1 health or something to 1 health, but when paired with, for instance, like a Geomancer or a Dalaran Mage, all of a sudden you have a way to take out either an Acidic Swamp Ooze or one of the Raptors. You can take it out and still be able to draw a card. It's a nice 2-for-1. And with another spell damage minion in your Shadow Bolts, you can all of a sudden take out not just an Ogre Magi, which has 4 health, but maybe a Chillwind Yeti, which has 5. And then, of course, in conjunction with the Hellfire, everything dies. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the deck. We're going to hop into a couple games. I'll check chat, And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Hello, chat. Thank you for joining us. I need a drink. Stark says, as a player of ZVT, I'm familiar with everything dying.
Gul'dan
Banelings.
Rexa.
Oh, here we go. So we've got a hunter.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul
Yes, I get to
shall
go
be
second.
mine.
So this seems like a pretty good opening hand. I've got the Shadow Bolt and a spell damage, which would be nice, as well as the Yeti. And if he gets some sort of weapon, the Swamp Ooze will be good too, because sometimes they've got those bows. I'll probably stick with it. See, we have a Doge fan. Such mod, much good. I love it. Hello.
I greet you.
So I could use the coin and put out my Ooze, but I kind of like the idea of maybe getting rid of his bow when he gets it. I could also use the coin and draw a card, but his hunter ability is deal 2 damage to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it and hope he doesn't plan on spamming that. Moonway, you didn't greet me back. What's the deal? I guess I'll go ahead and play my Ooze. I don't want to just be completely defenseless versus a raptor. I don't know what I think of that. So I could deal 4 damage, but I really don't want to do that because it's a waste of 2 damage. But I also don't really have much of a way of dealing with it.
I wonder.
Put out a mage. Maybe it will help me later.
I let the dogs out.
So now I have no problem. Let's see. So if I did spell damage plus 1, this would do 2 damage. Still not enough to kill it. I definitely need to get rid of it. I'm going to go ahead and just deal 4 damage to it. I'm not going to use this because it doesn't deal enough damage. He's definitely getting the better end of the trade so far. We'll see. This deck gains steam a little bit later. I'm just hoping I get a Hellfire out before he gets a ton. Good luck, Stark! Stark's going to play at the same time because he has all the cards to play this deck because it's all basic. That's the beauty of it. Moonway is like examining every single every single part of the game.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Now I would really like a Hellfire. Nope. Let's see, maybe I can get one. Still no. Alright. Shieldmaster it is. Hi, John P. My moderator put a link to the deck list, but I did make one change. I took out the Archmages and put in Kobold Geomancers, which are not helping me out at the moment.
Tadingo! Yes!
Really could use a Hellfire. I'm so hesitant to use my hero power at this point because I'm very low. But unfortunately the Hellfire is going to damage me too, but it will get rid of all of these minions. Yeah, I just unfortunately did not get anything to deal with this type of hunter deck, which is the exact, weakness for it, unfortunately.
Why do you call?
Well, I did some damage to him. It's the main thing. I took 1 hit point. So maybe versus those hunters, I should probably just mulligan all my cards to make sure I get a Hellfire. Something. Let's try again. It was a quick one. And of course, this always happens when I practice with the deck to like learn the strategy of it. Before I start streaming, I win like every game, and then the minute I get into stream, I lose like all my games. Ah well. Sure wish it was Tankard Tuesday. Tankard Thursday will be fun though, because we're gonna finish the arena we started yesterday.
Gul'dan versus Uther.
All right.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
All right. So I'm gonna be mulliganing some. Definitely getting rid of these very expensive cards. I'm also getting rid of this card because I don't like to use it early in the game. Soulfire, that is. Because I don't like discarding my cards earlier on. That looks better. Let's go with that.
I greet you.
He has the most hilarious greeting. I am presently engaged in greeting you. Hello. Ooh, secrets. No fun. If you use Soulfire with no cards in your hand, you don't have to discard anything, which is nice. Let's see. Since I have Immortal Coil and Kobold, I'm going to go ahead and use my Kobold. Because I have 2 spells. That's pretty cool. And I have another spell damage, should this one go south.
Mind if I roll knee?
So I'm going to go ahead and Mortal Coil it. It'll give him a card, but also gives me a card, so it's okay. Oh, wonderful.
Mind if I roll knee?
Genius! Sorry, I'm not giving that to you twice. Yeah, you want to use Soulfire when you have either a card that you absolutely... You want to control it as much as possible. I'm not sure why you gave... I don't know.
master of magic.
My mage. To be done. Look at Soulfire. It looks so cool, though. It's such an awesome card. But one time I use it. Oh. Haha!
Ready to ride.
Oh my goodness. Lots of damage. And no Hellfire. I really need my 6 minion that kills everything. I really don't want to use one of these cards on a guy with 1 hit point. I'm not going to.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Oh my god! The worst hand! The worst. I mean, these are good, but not versus 1 health. Makes me grumpy. Okay, this turn's gonna hurt a little bit. What? Oh my goodness!
Need.
Stop using those secrets! Yeah, this hand is a little annoying.
I wonder.
God, I wish I had a Tazdingo so much. But even if I life tapped and got one, I wouldn't be able to play it. It costs 4. Okay. I'm gonna Yeti you. Let's see what you do. I refuse! I refuse to use these on a 1 health. It's the principle of the matter. I don't even care if I die. I can't do it. Okay. It's fine.
Let the pain
Whatever.
speak to me.
I feel icky.
Oh my gosh, I want Hellfire so much. I need that card! Give me that card! Thank you! Thank you so much! I'm already at 9 health because of it. 7 health because of it. Dang it! It's lame. I know, now I need a healer.
Join or die, or both.
Ready to ride.
Ugh. This guy had a fantastic hand versus the hand I have. So good. I gotta use both of these. Don't know, guys. Don't know about this game. Not sure what to do when I have 2 Soulfires.
Reporting for duty.
Yes! Climbing back!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
What am I gonna damage, though? This guy has Divine Shield.
I wonder.
I mean, like, Stormwind Champion would... Both of these are really gonna help me. I can play those at any time. If I'm gonna win with them at some point. Are we recording win-loss? You can! Go ahead. Yep. Ugh.
Well,
That was a rough hand. I mean, I don't like to blame games on the randomness of your hands, but that one was pretty tough. He just had so many, like, 1 health. Okay, let's remember those, Stark. Stark says, I'm at 1-0, G-Dog's at 0-2. Let's go ahead and let me know what ranking you're playing at.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
We'll see about that.
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine!
Okay, I'm getting rid of this annoying card. Be this one too. We'll keep that one. There we go. Anytime I have a Yeti, I'm happy. Yeah, this might be a bit tough, John P. Masters.
I greet
Because it's all basic cards. I mean, it's tough for me at
Greetings, friend.
Platinum. Hi, Berry Nuts. That's an awesome name.
Job's done.
Haha! Oh, you can only do it once? Okay.
I am master of magics.
Job's done.
Play my Dalaran Mage. Maybe bait out a card of his that would kill a minion, so then maybe I won't lose this Acidic Swamp Ooze so easily. That's what I'm hoping. What are you doing, buddy? Really? Okay, we're not going to cast that after all. Let's see. How can I do it? Definitely want to get rid of the Flame Tongue Totem as quickly as possible. Oh, I can.
I am master of magics.
Alright, 3 damage to a minion. If that kills it, draw a card. Bam.
Vaporization commencing.
Bam.
Job's done.
It's a good little combo. John P misses his imps. Yeah, but imps aren't basic. Or are they? One of them is, isn't it? Not the stealth one. I like that he wasted that on one of my mages. That's pretty cool. Okay. Gonna play my Yeti.
Vaporization commencing.
Kill that thing. So the thing to remember is shamans have that chain lightning and also hex, but the chain lightning. So I don't want to get like a mass of minions out here because that would be really bad. I like how long I've had this spell damage guy out. That makes me a little more confident. Let's put an Ooze out.
Vaporization commencing.
Attack him. And draw a card. I don't know where you saw that there'd be a giveaway, Shiku. 9,000, but there's not gonna be. Sorry. I have one Hearthstone beta key, and I am currently engaged in using it. Versus Berry Nuts. But you can stay and watch me maybe win against the Shaman. Possibly. Hopefully. Hey, there's a second Flame Tongue totem. Oh, there's people who do that? Try to get followers with fake giveaways? What do? Give away fake keys? Or do they just, are they like, I'm giving, he used an X on that guy. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Now you can't attack my minions. Why did you? That's, you know, okay. Sure. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of this Flame Tongue totem. Because that gets rid of 4 attack, which is awesome. And I'll put out...
I wonder.
Well, there's no real need to point out my Voidwalker because I've got my little froggy here. Let's see what I get. Alright, Yeti next time. I got rid of the Healy minion because there's a minion that you bring out that gets +1/+1 for any other minion on your side of the board. So I'm just trying to keep his minion count kind of low. I realize that it looks like these don't really do much, but it's helpful. Oh, it's a Murloc deck! Haha, that's funny. Okay. Now I wouldn't mind a Hellfire. So this, let's see, all other Murlocs have +2/+1, and this one just gave him extra health. So this one's the one to kill. Which I can
So
do.
many possibilities.
By playing my Kobold first, and then this minion. Or not minion. Spell. I'm going to buff
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
my Swamp Ooze so that I can take this guy out without dying. Oh, I was joking because of others. What just happened? Each player draws 2 cards. Oh. I was like, there's things happening, I don't even know. People say they're going to give... Oh, that's lame. Well, I don't know why people would want to do that. Why did they do that? That's really strange. Alright, so I can deal 2 damage to a minion, so I'm going to do that to this Murloc. I really don't need to draw a card, so I'm going to play a healer, I think, and heal myself and my Ooze up. I'll kill the healing totem there, and attack him. And I have 11 cards, so I'm doing okay. I know it looks like I could play more, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep... I don't want to make it look like too much of a target for him to do his, like, blast. And even if he does do the blast, then I'll be at least somewhat okay. I'll have other cards I can pull out pretty quickly, because they're not too bad. He's used both hexes though, which makes me think that maybe it's time for an Infernal. I could actually do Infernal and then heal, and then Infernal again. And none of my minions would die. That's about the best evil laugh I can do. Yeah, this is definitely going to do some damage.
There is little time.
Alright, so this is going to deal damage to everything, but everyone should live. So mean. Sorry. I feel bad. I'm actually also going to play Tuzdingo.
Tazdingo!
So my guys continue to not be attacked. Alright, barring anything crazy, I should have... Let's see. Remember guys, tip of the day, always check to see if you have lethal. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so I definitely do. He's trying. This guy's really trying to make the Murlocs work. Sorry, man. I think you just waited a bit too long. Yeah. He taunted me right as I beat him. Poor guy. He's just angry. Hey, Bailey, nice to see you in chat. Welcome to the stream. We won one, guys! We won one in Platinum with an all-basic deck. Yes! Yes! I was playing, was it a shaman? I was playing a shaman earlier, before this. And he had, like,
versus Thrall.
he had like the perfect, he'd worked, you could tell he'd worked so hard
Soul shall be
to
mine.
get the correct, this looks okay. I'll keep this. To get like the perfect arrangement out, and he finally gets them all out, and then, and then I hellfired and destroyed all of it. And he like instantly just left the game. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I know that's what I'm supposed to do, but I feel bad. Hello, Provs. What a name. I'm going to life tap. Because he doesn't have anything on the board yet. Bailey, what do you do for work? It's taunting time. I'm going to Dalaran Mage.
I am master of magic.
In hopes that if he can't kill him, the next turn I can Mortal Coil and get a card. Oh yes, I definitely knew you were on IVD. That's cool.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm thinking that possibly I need to Yeti here to deal with this guy. As much as I want to Coil.
Vaporization commencing.
Welcome to the stream, Clockwork. You just missed my first win.
Feel the power of the wind.
Uh-oh, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna Hellfire. Seemed like a good option. I just missed your 7th win, or your 7th game. Clockwork. Yeah, the Warlock is really volatile.
I
You just have to
wonder.
be really careful and making sure you're not over life tapping. I think it seems like it's really it's very tempting to be like, oh, I can get another card, I can get another card. It's like gambling. The life tap is. Like, hit me, hit me. Shit, I
I
just killed
wonder.
myself.
It's time for a little blood.
Never good. Oh, you're so lucky. Stupid Stoneclaw totem. Alright. I don't have a single spell damage, which would help immensely. Well, I can give him 1/1, he'd be able to kill this one, but I can't kill this. Which is my
So
problem.
many
So I can put out a...
possibilities.
I don't want to put out a taunt, because I don't want him to enrage. I want him to either die.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Either one he attacks, he'll just die.
Almost out of time.
Okay, okay. Welcome to the stream, Square. You should definitely come watch on Thursday, because hopefully I'm going to be doing something for newbie players, as well as finishing up my arena that I started yesterday.
Me and Mr. Bitey.
Mr. Bitey. Oh, I'm gonna Mortal Coil Mr. Bitey and get a card. That's nice. And I'm going to Shieldmasta
Tadingo! Yes!
Push forward.
so that this guy continues to live, which is annoying for him because it's at 1 damage. It's all about the mind games, man. And I'm gonna draw a card. And it's a Voidwalker. Fantastic! I don't know what I was hoping for, though. Maybe another one of these guys would be good. Or the 7-cost one that gives everybody +1/+1. Stormwind Champion? Yes. I want him. Do it, do it. Well, okay. Awesome, thank you for the follow, Square. Now I'm just going to put my Infernal out and kill both of his minions. I am not going to life tap because this game's close, but I am going to put out a Voidwalker
Why do you fall?
so that I'll have to get rid of it before he can get to my... Look how pretty it is. Let's end the turn, then let's just admire my pretty, pretty golden Dread Infernal. It's so pretty. Look, like the meteors are falling behind it. It's so cool. Why did you do that? Now it's just a golden frog. At least he made it a gold frog. Bummer. Okay. I can do 4 damage to a minion.
So many possibilities.
Yes, there are. I'm so heartbroken over my... I've got 2 guys with taunt. So does he. I'll put out a Yeti. And I'll draw a card.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Yeah! Hey, Stormwind Champion.
As you command.
I really wish I had some spell damage. What you gonna do, Provs? How many... I'm confused as to how many of those you can have. Maybe he used a different... What? That's going right the hell away. Okay. Gilly angry. 4 damage to a minion. Done. 1 damage and draw a card. Also done. Kazdingo.
Yes.
How many are there? Somebody look this up. How many AoE shaman cards are there? Because he's used 3 now, and you can only have 2 per deck. So, how many can you possibly have? Do I draw a card? I think I will. That'll be helpful. You're about to get Stormwind Champion-owned. Do you see what I did there? Puns! They're the best. Hello. Alright. We're doing 4 damage to this dude.
Man.
I just need a couple minions for this to work.
Why do you call?
Quit killing my minions, yo! I just want to Stormwind Champion them. Damn you, Kodo. Oh good, now I get the spell damage +1. Brilliant!
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Okay. Now which to kill? You have got to be out of cards, sir.
I wonder.
If I use this on Flame Tongue, then I could also kill this guy with my healer. Or I could just kill the Flame Tongue and then he can't. Yeah.
Where shall I strike?
Now it can't. Yes! Also spell damage. Deal with it.
Almost out of time.
I'm done. Maybe I should have cast this. But I like these cards. I don't really want to get rid of them. Or maybe I should have just held this guy. Oh well. If he wastes his Kodo on this one turn, it's not horrible. Yeah, I could Soulfire him, but I don't want to Soulfire the Kodo. Because I don't want to lose these cards. Because it got frogged. It's fine. It's fine. It'll work out. Okay, you're almost out of cards, sir. Surely. Stormwind Champion?
So many possibilities.
You can kill it with 2. Maybe better to put it out once I... Okay. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna heal. Life tap. I could spell damage, yeah.
No take candle.
No! Why didn't you take my ooze? That damn card gets me every time. It seriously never takes the card that I want it to. Like it
Feel the
knows.
power of the winds.
Whoa, dude. Yes.
Where shall I strike? Where shall I strike?
That makes me happy. Swamp Ooze. I don't want to life tap because I'm so close to the end. Please don't have anything crazy. That's relatively crazy. What are you gonna do? Yes! Yes! All right! I'm good with ending it there. 2 losses, but then 2 wins. The Shaman didn't know what hit them tonight on ladder. That's pretty cool. Let me turn my volume down because I can't think when it's on. And I'm going back to camera. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciated it. That was Hrenistic's Warlock deck. If you're watching on YouTube, I will put the deck list in the comments below, as well as a link to the original one. I hope you guys enjoy this deck. I hope it works for you. Feel free to leave any comments about some possible like card upgrades later on once you get better cards, as well as talk about it in the Twitch chat if you're watching on Twitch. I will be hanging out in Twitch chat for a little bit after this, so if you want to talk to me, I think your new name if you're in the Twitch chat is the G-Dogs. I don't know. That's just what somebody came up with yesterday. So I'll be in chat to talk with my G-Dogs afterward. I hope that you guys enjoyed today. Come back tomorrow where it'll be Weird Deck Wednesday. I've got something crazy planned. I'll talk to you later. Bye.